Hey everybody, Mike here. We're going to work on some proportions problems. I don't think we're going to do this whole worksheet here, but we'll at least put a good dent into it. The worksheet, of course, is available on the course Brightspace D2L page. Express each sentence as a proportion, then reduce if possible. Oh, and by the way, you probably should download this and work through it to get the best idea of what's going on, or if I do the first exercise of a type, pause it, then work on the rest. If you're familiar with this, you're going to get more out of watching me go over it. Just watching me go over it, it's not going to do anybody any good. But if it's stuff that you've looked at and you're seeing how I'm handling it, suddenly it's really good. All right, so what have we got here? 20 red marbles to 30 blue marbles. That's quite simply 20 to 30, right? I'll write it like that. Reduce if possible. Ooh, this does reduce to 2 to 3. So we're going to need to reduce that. A monitor is 32 inches wide to 18 inches tall. 32 to 18, that's 26 to 9. That's 13 to, oh, that doesn't reduce now, does it? 4.5, not quite. 26 to 9. I serve 10 cups of tea to 25 cups of coffee. Sure. So that's 2 to 5 because 5 goes into 10 twice and it goes into 25 5 times. Are these ratios proportionate? Well, let's cross multiply. Um, 8 times 15 is 80 plus 40 is 120. And then we've got to do 10 times 12, which is 120. So the answer is yes. The next one, let's jump to this one down here. Let's do 12 times 15. So that's 150, right? 10 times 15 is 150. 2 times 15 is 30. This is 180. And then we've got to do 10 times 21, which is 210. 210 is not 180. No, they're not a proportion. Let's solve each proportion for x. To start off here, what we're going to do is cross multiply, as we have been. I'm going to do 80 times x. I'm going to write that 80x right over here. And then for the other side, what would that be? 20 times 12, so that's 240. So then to solve this, we've got to divide both sides by what's multiplying x. So I'm going to divide by 80. I'm going to divide by 80. 80 divided by 80 is 1. Just the x remains. 24 divided by 8 is 3. And the zeros reduce, so this is just 3, right? 80, 160, 240. X is 3. Over here, this is kind of a rule of 3 problem, number 10. But we're still going to cross multiply. We're still going to do 12x, and that's going to be equal to the other side here. 4 times 15, which is 60 minutes in an hour. And then we once again divide. We get that x is 60 divided by 12. And maybe we sit there and we say, well, let's reduce this. 6 goes into 60 10 times. 6 goes into 12 2 times. Oh, x is 5. That's right, 12 times 5 is 60. Number 11. 36x is equal to, multiply this out here. 32, that's 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 2. 36x is equal to 252. And again, we divide, and we'll get that x is equal to 252 over 36. Let's reduce. 6 goes into 252. Well, it goes into 25 4 times with a remainder of 1. And then it goes into 12 2 times. So this is 42. 6 goes into 36 6 times. Hey, 6 goes into 42 7 times. X is equal to 7. I can check that by taking, what was it? 36, dividing it properly into 252, or I think 36 times 7 here. Let's see what we get. 2 or 252. Yep, that checks out. We did that properly. We'll do one more of these. 15x is equal to, I'm going to leave this as 35 times 27 because I want to show you guys a trick. When we divide, we're going to get 35 times 27 divided by 15. I'm going to rewrite 15 as 5 times 3. How many times does 5 go into 35? How many times does 3 go into 27? What's 7 times 9? 63. 63 times 15 is 15, 31 plus 3, 6, 5, 4, 9, 945. 35 times 27, better be 945. Oh, 6, not 9. That's 7, my bad. Add 5, 4, 9, 945. Yep, it checks out, and that answer is correct. Next page. Hey, word problems. Castell bought 4 bunches of fennel for $9. How many bunches of fennel can Anna buy for 27? We're looking for how many bunches. This is going to be fennel over dollars, and that's equal to, first I'm going to do, actually, give myself a little bit more space here. I'm going to move this down. It's going to be F, fennel per dollar, and first I'm going to do Castell's, and he had 4 bunches for $9. 4 goes up top, $9 goes down below. That's what Castell got. And now we're looking for how much Anna, so how many bunches? We don't know how many bunches, but we do know that she's got $27. And so then right here, this is the problem that we're trying to solve. A for Anna there. So let me know where those numbers are coming from. So this little box, this little grid of sorting stuff out is letting me know where these different numbers are coming from, helping me sort everything out and stay organized. That's the key to these problems, is staying organized. Now what we need to do is, let's grab this color, 9F, and that's going to be equal to 4 times 27. So 27 times 4, and we could calculator this, but I'm going to give calculator a little break. 108. 9 goes into 10 once with 1 left over. 9 goes into 18 twice. So 12 bunches. Neat. While making cookies, I made 36 cookies with walnuts and 24 cookies without walnuts. Express this ratio as a fraction in simplest form. So we've got with to without 36 to 24. but we need this as a fraction, 36 over 24, and we need to simplify. 12 goes into 36 3 times. 12 goes into 24 twice. I think that's it, 3-2, because walnuts are delicious. In a shipment of 400 parts, 14 are found to be defective. I'm going to write that up here. So this is defective over total is 14 out of 400. So that's what we got right there. How many defective should be expected in a shipment of 1,000? So then it's how many defective in a shipment of 1,000. Cool. And to solve this, we cross multiply. 400D is equal to red. 1, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's way too many zeros. Let's get rid of 2 zeros on this side, 2 zeros on this side. That's going to give us 4D is equal to 140, because we got rid of 2 zeros. I'm going to take D is equal to 140 divided by 4. 4 goes into 14 3 times with a remainder of 2. 14 minus 12. 4 goes into 20 5 times. So there should be 35 defective parts. A snowstorm dumped 3 inches of snow in a 2-hour period. How many inches fell over 12 hours? A lot of people would want to say that 2-hour period, 12 hours, that's 12 divided by 2, 6 times this 3. So I need to repeat this 3 inches 6 times. So it's going to go 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 18 inches of snow. If we set that up as proportion, it's going to look like this. We're going to have inches per hour is equal to 3 for every 2. And that's the same as however many inches in 12 hours. We can cross multiply here. 2x is equal to 36. X is equal to 36 divided by 2, which is 18 inches. And there's other ways you can do this arithmetic and be kind of clever and say 3 over 2 is equal to x over 12. 3 over 2 times 12 is x. And divide first. And then get that that's 3 times 6 is equal to x. 18 is x. Which is what I was saying at the start of this problem. I want to jump to this last page here. We'll do this. A cyclist needs to eat 30 grams of carbohydrates per 45 minutes of riding. Write this rate as a simplified fraction. Okay, so this is 30 grams per 45 minutes. 15. 15 goes into 30. This is like 2 times, right? Half an hour. 45, 3/4 of an hour. So 3 15-minute chunks. 3 minutes. 2 grams every 3 minutes. That's a whole lot of 1/4 teaspoons of sugar, maybe? How many grams of carbs should the cyclist eat during 135 minutes of riding? Well, 2 grams for every 3 minutes is equal to some number of grams per 135 minutes. Let's cross multiply. 2 times 135 is 0, 7, 2. And that's equal to 3 times the amount of grams. Then we divide by 3 and we'll get 3 goes into 27 9 times with that 0 left over. 90 is equal to the number of grams of carbohydrates. Cool. So how many carbs should the cyclist eat during 4 hours of riding? Well, 4 hours right here, 4 times 60 is equal to 240 minutes. So we're going to do the same thing again. 2 is to 3 as the number of grams is to 240. 3g is equal to, this time, 480. G is equal to 3 goes into 4 once with 1 left over. 3 goes into 18 6 times, nothing left over, 160 grams. 160 grams of carbohydrates. And you could do all of this with a calculator too to double check your work, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, sure. Drink mix is available in a 24 serving bag at a cost of $18 or in a 40 serving tub at a cost of $32. First question is, are the two costs proportionate? Okay, so that means servings per dollar is equal to 24 over 18. And is that the same as 40 is to 32? I'm going to cross multiply. 24 times 32. $768. And is that equal to what we get? 18 times 40, 0, 2, 3, 720. No. Plain and simple. No, they are not proportionate. Which mix will give you more servings if you have $100 to spend? And this is bag versus tub, right? Let's look at this bag first. I'm going to take, and let's do servings per dollar is equal to 24 divided by 18, which is, I'm going to turn on the calculator. I've been sleeping, calculator. 24 divided by 8. Could probably do this. It's what? 1 1/3? Yeah. $1.33 per serving. Then, if we want to do this with the tub, that's going to be 40 servings per dollar is going to be 40 servings for $32. That turns out to be 40 divided by 32, 1.25 servings per dollar. So this is, or excuse me, dollars per serving, servings per dollar. Yeah, pardon me. I shouldn't have the dollars out in front there. Let's tools, eraser. Transparency layer below it. Servings per dollar. We're going to get more servings per dollar from the bag. So it looks like we should just totally get the bag, right? Oops. Tools. More for per dollar. If we did it the other way, if we did 18, 18 divided by 24, then this is dollars per serving. So that's 75 cents for each serving. So you take a scoop out of the bag, that costs 75 cents. And for the other one, 32 divided by 40, you take a scoop out of the bag, it costs you 80 cents. But here's the kicker. 100 divided by, what was this? $18 per bag? $100 divided by $18 per bag. I've got enough to buy 5 bags. So I could walk out with 5 bags of drink mix. How many servings per bag? 24. 5, not this fraction, but the amount of bags. They're not going to let me, pocket sand myself with drink mix walking out of the store. Times 24. 120. We can only buy actual bags of it. We can't buy parts of bags or parts of tubs. So we'd get 120 servings. Let's do the same thing with the tub. Let's take $100. Let's divide it by the $32 per tub. So for this case, it's tub was purple. $100 divided by $32 per tub gets us 3 tubs. And there's 40 servings per tub, 120 servings. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say that this is the same difference. If we're doing one single $100 transaction, it's not going to make any difference whatsoever. If I'm doing this week in, week out, if like 24 servings is no big deal, like I don't know, I'm serving a team of runners or something like that, I'm going to go absolutely what's cheapest per serving. If it's just me buying junk for myself, 120 servings is going to see me through a season. It's not really going to make a difference. And I think storage would make a lot bigger difference. Or if I'm getting the bags, I could probably get 5 different flavors, and that would make a lot more difference for me, rather than being like, oh god, it's Melon Hammer again. Ugh. So hopefully that helps you out with these proportion problems. Thanks for staying through all this stuff, including this big long problem right there, that last one. I will see you next time. Thanks.